अंधेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे। दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, ओम ओम। ओम की इस मधुर ध्वनि से किया परिवर्तन। प्रेम शांति सिखा के बदला सभी का जीवन। आदि देव प्रजापिता श्री बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, ओम ओम। सोहनी सूरत मोहनी मूरत, ज्ञान के मोती। भव्य मुख पर चंद्रमासी, चमकती ज्योति। दिव्य दर्शन दिव्य वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी, बोलते ध्वनियों। ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे, ओम ओम। विश्व में थी पाप की जब घटा छाई, तब विभूति आप जैसी धरती पे आई। एक तार में बंध के सारे बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्मा मुख से मधुर वाणी बोलते ध्वनियों, ब्रह्म से शिव बाबा पधारे। ओम
Good morning, and good morning for the day of the Satguru. The mother and father gives good sustenance to the children and has hope that the children's life will become elevated. And so think about it. The father, the mother, who is the Supreme Soul, explains with a lot of love and wishes that they receive a high status. But sometimes in Lokik or in a Lokik, they come in bad company. And so the color of the company is such that they don't go ahead, nor do they be able to fulfill the hopes of the mother and father. And so Baba has said something very special. Not to come only in bad company, but there's a habit in Kali Yuga at the end, and that is to blame others. Yes, there's blame for God, there's blame for drama. Why is it happened like this? And there's no sense of responsibility for the self, but the habit of blaming others. And so Baba has said many times in the Murli that do not blame Maya. Why? Because when we don't pay attention on the study, and we don't study and enable others to study, then what do we say? Maya comes. We say it very easily. Baba says, no, you are responsible. You need to think, what do I need to do now going forward? And so to take care of the self with responsibility, and with Baba's umbrella of protection, whatever Baba is the Srimat, then it won't be said that Maya has come, what do we do? You will be safe and you'll claim a high status. Today's Murli is Murli of caution. There may be situations and Baba alerts. And today, the Murli of the Sadguru is like that. So this is the 36th March Murli. Sweet children, save yourself from the influence of bad company and pay full attention to this study. And then no storms can come to you. Don't blame Maya. Question: to what extent aspect should you constantly pay attention so that your boat can go across? Answer: Baba, whatever your orders are, constantly continue to follow the Father's orders and the boat will go across. Those who follow orders are protected from being attacked by Maya. Secondly, the locks on their intellects open. And third, they experience limitless happiness. Fourth, they never perform any wrong actions. And the song, having found you, I have found the whole world. Om Shanti. All of you sweetest children at all the centers heard the song. All of you understand that you are once again claiming the sovereignty of the world from the unlimited Father, exactly as you did 5,000 years ago. Every cycle we have had been claiming the kingdom and then we've lost it. You children understand that you have now gone into the lap of the unlimited Father. That is, you have become His children. You are truly those. While sitting at home, you are making effort. Continue with the study in order to claim a high status from the unlimited Father. Baba does not teach the yoga of subjects. You know that the ocean of knowledge, the purifier, the bestower of salvation for all, Shiv Baba, is our Father, Teacher and Satguru. We are claiming our inheritance from Him, and we should therefore make so much effort to claim a high status. On the path of ignorance, when children study at school, the marks they pass with are number-wise according to how they study. No one there says that Maya is causing them obstacles or that there are storms of Maya. Either they don't study properly or they get caught up in bad company. They are busy planning games. That is why they don't study and why they therefore fail. However, that cannot be called storms of Maya. When someone's behavior is not very good, the certificate that the teacher gives him says that his behavior is not very good and that he has been spoilt by the bad company he keeps. There is no question of blaming Maya, Ravan in that. Some children of eminent good people become very good, whereas others become spoilt and start drinking, etc. They go in the wrong, a dirty direction. Then their father says, they have become unworthy. There are many subjects in other studies. Here, there is only one type of study. There, human beings teach, whereas here you children know who's the one who teaches. God is teaching you. If you study well, you can become the masters of the world. If someone wants to become the master of the world, Baba hasn't restricted them. But you come into limits, then you say, what do you do? Baba has kept the door open from the beginning. There are many children. Some are unable to study because of the influence of bad company. Why should you call that the storms of Maya? If someone doesn't study because of bad company, what can Maya, the teacher of the father, do, or the father do? When they are unable to study, they just go back home. According to the drama, they had to come into the bhatti at first. They came and took refuge. Some were beaten and harassed by their husbands, and others had disinterest. They weren't able to stay at home, so they came here. But even after that, they are also left here. They were unable to study, and so they found a job or got married. Here they just make the excuse that they are unable to study because of the storms of Maya. They don't understand that their condition has become like that because of the influence of bad company, and that they have many strong vices. Why do you say that? You fell because you experienced storms of Maya? It all depends on you. Baba has said this sentence many times and will be saying that Maya should not be blamed. Just check, what is my responsibility? What do I need to do? Follow the teachings that you receive from the Father, Teacher and Sadguru. If you don't follow them, it means that there is influence of bad company, or the intoxication of lust or body consciousness. Three things: company, lust, or body consciousness. All the centers know, and they understand that they are studying with the unlimited Father to receive the sovereignty of the world. If you don't have this faith, then why are you sitting here? There are many other ashrams, but there's no attainment there. There is no aim or objective there. They are all small sects and cults, branches and twigs. The tree has to grow. Here all of this is connected. Those who belong to this sweet deity tree will emerge. Who are the sweetest of all? those who've become the emperor and empress of the golden age, we would say they are the sweetest. You now understand that those who claim number one must definitely have studied very well. They went into the Sun dynastic kingdom. There are many who live a surrendered life and do a lot of service while living at home. There is so much difference. There are those who've made their life a life of a lotus in the household, and Papa is remembering them. They do a lot of service. There's a difference, isn't there? And they stay here and live here while, but they do many other types of service. And they may not be able to teach, but they do work. They will attain a small royal status to the end. Not everyone is a householder. Kumaris and Kumars are not called householders. It used to be that those who retired at the age of 60 would hand over everything to the children and go and live with a sage, etc. In London, the ones who do service, the youth, and those who've stayed teachers for 40 years, 25 years, some are at home, they're retired, but they get their time used in a worthwhile way in doing little tasks in the center. There's benefit for the ones at home, but also those who stay. But what is it outside? Nowadays, everyone is Tamo-pradhan, and so they don't even let go of their business, etc., until they are about to die. In earlier days, they would retire at the age of 60. They would go and live at Benares. You children understand that no one can return home. No one can attain salvation. Only the Father is the bestower of liberation and liberation in life. Not everyone attains liberation in life. Some go into liberation. Now the original eternal deity religion is now being established. It then depends on whatever effort each one makes. The establishment of religion, of kingdom, whoever makes effort. In that too, Kumaris have a very good chance. They too become heirs of the Paralokik Father. Here, all of your children have a right to claim your inheritance from the Father. Outside, daughters don't receive an inheritance. The sons are greedy for it. There are some who feel they should claim the inheritance and that they would receive anyway and wonder why they should let go of it. There are many varieties. Those who study claim a high status. Today, Baba has remembered the wealthy subjects in the Golden Age. Those who live here will have to live inside. They become maids and servants. Then they would perhaps take 3, 4 or 5 births in the kingdom at the end of the Silver Age. The wealthy ones who always have wealth from the beginning of the Golden Age are much better off. Why should those who live at home with their families not claim a wealthy status? They try to claim a royal status. However, if you slip and fall, you would then have to make effort to claim a high status amongst the subjects. That too is a high status. Those who live outside can claim a higher status than those who live here. Everything depends on the effort you make. Effort cannot remain hidden. Those who become the wealthiest of all, the subjects will not remain hidden. It isn't that those who live outside receive a low status. It is better to claim a royal status at the end or a high status among the subjects from the beginning. So Baba is asking the question. Those who live at home with their families don't experience as many storms of Maya. Those who live here experience many storms. Some think those who surrender in the ashram, it's easy for them. And the one who lives in the world, we have to. Baba says it's the opposite. And he says it's straight. So Baba is saying today, and why he's saying? Because the storm of sanskars, that comes when you stay in the sanskar. See Baba, there's no problem. Look at others, and you'll see many other things. Baba is sharing very clearly that those who stay in the ashram, many exams come to them. They have courage and are sitting in Shiv Baba's refuge, but they don't study because of the influence of bad company. Everything will be known at the end. Visions will be given of what status each one claims. Everyone studies number-wise. Some run a center by themselves. In some places, those who are studying go ahead of those who are running that center. Everything depends on the effort you make. It isn't that the storms of Maya come. No. It is just that your behavior isn't good and that you do not follow Srimad. It is the same in a worldly family. They don't follow the directions of their teacher or parents. You have become the children of the Father who has no father of his own. There they have to go out a great deal. Some children get caught up in bad company and thereby fail. Why should they say that there are storms of Maya? It is their own foolishness. They don't follow directions and they thereby fail through such behavior. Many children are very greedy. Some have anger and others have the habit of stealing. At the end, everything will be known. So and so left because of such behavior. It's understood that they become part of the Shudra clan. They leave the study. They heard a little knowledge, and yes, they'll be part of the subjects. The tree is very big. Many will emerge from far. How they receive knowledge and they've come home. Those who belong to the deity religion and were converted to other religions will emerge. Many will come and everyone will wonder. Those of other religions can also claim the inheritance of liberation. Anyone can come here if they want to claim a high status in their own kingdom. They will come here and take their aim. What's the aim? Baba says, Baba gave you visions of how those whose souls come here and take their aim. It isn't that they can only obtain their aim when they stay here. Anyone of any religion can take his aim. The aim they receive is for everyone. Remember the Father and the land of peace, and you will claim a high status in your own religion. Neither will they receive liberation in life, nor will they go there. Their hearts won't be set on that. Only those who truly belong to this religion will have their hearts set on going there. They know Baba, the Yagya, and whatever Baba says, they will do. At the end, souls have to know the Father. At many centers, there are many who don't pay attention that much attention to the study. It is understood that they cannot claim a high status. If they had faith, and it's very commonly used, the word, Baba says, if they had faith, none of them would say that they don't have time. Those who say they don't have time, it's because they haven't had a recognition of who's teaching. Baba says, however, because it is not in their fortune, they say that they don't have time or that they have other things to do. If it is in their fortune, they begin to make effort day and night. Baba clears those who are in the foundation, what type of effort they do, those in the subjects, and the servants, and then the other religions, what is their part? If it's in their fortune, they will study day and night. Whilst moving along, company is also bad, then that can also be called bad omens. The highest omens change to slightly lower omens. Perhaps as they move along, the omens will be removed. For some, Baba says they have the worst omens over them. Why, Baba says? Because they don't even listen to God. They think that Brahma says this. Who's giving the directions? Some children don't realize who it is that is giving them the directions. Because of body consciousness, they think that it is the corporeal one who is giving directions. If they were so conscious, they would understand that they have to do everything. Shiv Baba says, the responsibility then lies with Shiv Baba. You have to follow Shiv Baba's directions. By becoming body conscious, you forget Shiv Baba. In that case, Shiv Baba cannot be responsible. His orders must be taken on board. However, they don't understand who is speaking to them. No one else is giving you orders. Only the Father says, I give you Srimad. Firstly, remember me and imbibe this knowledge that I give you, and then inspire others to do the same. Just do this business. Okay, Baba, whatever your orders are. Those standing in front of the kings say, your wish is my command. Who says, this is my command? As your wish is my command. It's very sweet, Baba's versions. Some think that whatever we're being ordered, who says whatever you command, Baba? Yes. This is Shiv Baba's orders. You should say this a lot. In Lokik, at the end of Kali Yuga, whoever is a boss, they say whatever you order. And who's our boss? Dadi would say every day in the morning, Baba, what is your order for me? And whatever order you give, we'll accept. So every day ask Baba, Baba, you are the biggest boss. What is your order? And if you say what, then the result, you will be happy. You will think Shiv Baba gives the order, you'll remember. When you have remembrance of Shiv Baba, the lock on your intellect opens. Shiv Baba says, develop this practice and you will be able to take your boat across. However, the difficulty is that you repeatedly forget. Why should you say that Maya makes you forget? You forget. And this is why everything you do is wrong. The child will say, the glass dropped. The child won't say that I dropped the glass. And so to free, we say that Maya's done. No, you did not study well, and you did not stay in the soul conscious stage, and that's the reason. Many children give this knowledge very well, but they have no yoga through which their sins could be absolved. There are many such very good children who don't have any yoga at all. It is understood from their behavior that they don't stay in yoga, and so the sins remain for which they will have to suffer. There is no question of storms in this. Just understand that that is your mistake, because you do not follow Srimad. You have come here to study Raj Yoga. You're not being taught yoga to become subjects. There are the mother and father. Follow them and you too can be seated on the throne. For them it is certain that they become Sri Lakshmi and Narayan, so follow the mother and father. Those of other religions don't follow the mother and father. They only believe in the father. Here you have both. God is the creator. The mother is an incognito secret. The mother and father continue to educate you. They explain to you, don't do this, do this. They explain to you, don't do this, don't do this. If a teacher punishes you, he does that at school. A student cannot say you are being disrespectful to me. A father might even slap you in front of 5 or 6 children. The child couldn't say, why did you slap me in front of 5 or 6 children? No. Children here are given teachings. If you cannot follow them, then live at home and make effort. If you do disservice while sitting here, then whatever little you have earned will also be finished. If you don't want to study, then leave it. I cannot continue with this. Why should you defame Baba? There are many children. Some will study and others will leave. Each one of you must remain intoxicated with your study. The ones who left in the early days left because of their own weakness. They wouldn't blame Mama Baba. Then afterwards, when they come and they can't stay, they say, this one said this one said that. Why did Baba say this in front of everyone? Then Baba explains very clearly. The father says, don't take service from one another. Let there not be any arrogance. To take personal service from others is arrogance of this body. Baba has to explain to you. Otherwise, when the tribunal sits, you will say, I wasn't aware of the rules and regulations. This is why the Father explains everything to you. Later visions will be given and there will then be punishment. There cannot be punishment without proof. Baba explains a lot to you exactly as he did in the previous cycle. Some do service and make their life like diamonds. Some when we're in the tribunal, it's not that we say we didn't know. Baba's explained everything. Then Baba watches as a detached observer. And so on the fortune, they have actually crossed. Some do service and make their lives like diamonds, whereas others cross out their fortune. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. The essence for dharana. Point 1. Follow the teachings you receive from the Father, Teacher and Satguru. Don't blame Maya, but check your own weaknesses and remove them. Second, renounce arrogance and remain intoxicated with your study. Never take any personal service from others. Protect yourself very well from the influence of bad company. Blessing. May you constantly wear your crown of light and have all your activities carried out by signaling your thoughts. How did Baba take responsibility? But in age 93, Baba created systems. Mama very clever in administration. She would tell Baba and she would ask, what's in your mind? And then the system would happen. And after system was set, Baba, Mama, Dadi, they would work with just thoughts, not debating, discuss, or overthinking. Nothing of that would happen. So Baba's teaching us that. The children who remain constantly light can never waste their thoughts or their time. They only have thoughts that are going to happen practically. Just as you clarify something by speaking about it, in the same way, all your activities can be carried out by your thoughts. When you use this method, the corporeal world will become the subtle region. For this, accumulate the power of silence and constantly wear your crown of light. Satya Baba has asked us how to reach that stage, that from the physical we remain subtle. Slogan: step away from this land of sorrow, and the waves of sorrow will never come to you. We are in Baba's lap, and we've crossed from that side to this side. And of your signal, make your foundation of faith strong and remain constantly fearless and carefree. Just as when a battery in a car becomes a little weak and the car is not able to run by itself, you then have to get others to give it a push. In the same way, when you have faith in the one and feel that you can receive help from that one, take a little help from that one and move forward. Do not think about any weaknesses too much, for only then will you be able to move forward happily. It's a very good mantra Baba is giving. Whoever you have faith in, take a little support and move forward. Don't think about one weakness too much. You'll get stuck in it and the happiness will go and the time for making effort goes. So take the help you need. If you want to make your mind light, why? In today's world, there are a lot of problems in the world. And then we take that in our heart and we get depression, tension, all this comes. And then you get trapped in that. And so Baba says, just take help from someone and think about the weakness and taking it in and going down. There's no benefit for the self or the others or in the atmosphere, nor is there help in service. But recognize it quickly, take help and finish it. Today is the Murli for Thursday, very powerful. Don't blame anyone. Look at your own efforts. Why is the effort loose? And make the effort go. Baba says, first is to study the Srimad and Baba's remembrance. It's not difficult. Keep that attention. You'll be able to go forward easily. Those children are going today and tomorrow. Raise your hands. Wow, whole. You'll all be gone by tomorrow. Baba says, Baba's home decoration is going. But there's another decoration of those coming. Three days. Very powerful Murli. Take it as a gift. You get gifts from Madhuban. Baba has kept it as a discipline. Who thinks that Madhuban's Murli, they don't forget that, it stays with them. Many have lifting their hands. Why? Because in Madhuban you're carefree. Tasks are at the back. At class time you're carefree. The intellect is clean, clear, and whatever Baba says, it goes in the soul, absorbed. So Madhuban's Murli are like gifts. Baba has remembered the tribunal Who will sit in the tribunal? The 8. Baba and Mama did a lot of service. They did effort on themselves and inspired others too. The dadis too had not done any less effort. Who here have taken dadi's sustenance? Majority. Some who haven't taken, but through Baba's Murli they receive everything. They don't miss anything. Why do we remember the dadis? Because the souls of the 8, they will sit in the tribunal. Why? Because the teachings they gave, they all know how much we have inculcated the teaching and where we are crooked. So Baba, the incorporeal, and Brahma Baba, the mother, it forgives. But Dadi, the Baba, the Dadis who make effort on us also remember the effort. That how we taught them, how we gave them company. But then some moved forward and some became weak. So tribunal sits like that. Now we'll sit in Baba's remembrance. We'll offer bhog and stay till the end. Why? The message given by the messenger, it is actually useful. And take this gift. The bhog is offered because of the Gita Didi who left the body. Today there's the occasion of Ram Novi, so celebrations and congratulations. Those who are surrendered in Shantivan, evening, reach conference hall, they will get gift, take their smart cards. On behalf of the occasion of Gita Didi leaving the body, so this evening, BK Colony Trauma Center, Shantivan, and whoever are in the party for world peace, in Diamond Hall there will be 6 to 8 yoga. After Baba Milan, those who stay in service, brothers and sisters, Shanti Kunj is a place to note their name. Tomorrow is the day of Dadi Janki. The program is in Shantivan tomorrow. 7 to 8 is Murli class in Diamond Hall. And after that, everyone, senior brothers and sisters, will be in Shakti Stamp. There will be song and selected ones will go to Dadi's room. They will share, like Muni Didi Ji, Mohini Didi Ji, and they will share a few minutes. And after Murli class, Panda Bhavan Gyan Sarovar, there will be bhog offered there. And in Shantivan, from 8:30 to 9:30, there will be breakfast. And the menu is halwa puri, parota, there will be banana. And then after that, at 10 o'clock, they will go to Diamond Hall and they will gather. And just as Jayanti Didi, Karuna Didi Bhai and Moini Didi, they will share their experience with Dadiji. And then Madhurvani group will sing their song. And then Moini Didi will offer bhog. And after listening to the message, then there is Brahma Bhojan in Diamond Hall. There will be Brahma Bhojan in Panda Bhavan Gyan Sarovar. And the menu is, there will be tari, puri, roti, white chal, chana, cauliflower potato, pulao, pakoda, bundi raita, and one orange. Then in the evening, 5:30 to 6, there will be meditation Diamond Hall. And then 6 to 7:30, they'll be sharing memories with Dadiji, Sudesh Didi, Mrityunjay Bhaiji, and the coordinator will be Sharda Didiji. And there's one more announcement. Tomorrow evening, PM Park, there's a pink color purse. Whoever gets it, because there's money and cards in there, please do return to the Lost and Found Property department. So now we'll sit in Baba's remembrance, offer bhog to Baba, and today when I reached the subtle regions with Baba's Bhog, when I reached Baba, Gita Ben, Shakarbai, and other souls to their Bhog. They had been invited and come and they sat. Baba said in the subtle region that this month, according to the world, it's good but tough at the same time. Because according to the world, account gets cleared in some way or another. Children also study, and after that, whether they pass or fail for their results, they also wait. But Baba especially Madhuban Nivasis, emerged them to Baba, whether it's the account or whether it's fortune. Whether it's the seed, Baba saw. Baba said, Madhuban, wherever the souls here have left the body, in March they have left. Brahma Baba's Avyakt day is January, but in March it's the original souls, dadis. They had left, and especially the 3 children are sitting that Baba saw their accounts, that in their life they had created their fortune. They have accumulated good charitable acts. Baba says that the world sees the accounts in their way, but Baba, for Brahmin children, do take out the account, and they do see that according to special time, the children's effort to keep time in mind, and Gita Ben was sitting, and she was actually smiling in her mind in the subtle region. And Baba said that when this child became Baba's, and from the beginning, she had the enthusiasm for service from the beginning, the sustenance of Baba's home, and she had that sanskara of sustaining others. And the biggest fortune, the child at the last moments she didn't have this feeling that she was going to go. Baba said that this is a very high fortune, that even in their last moments, the child did not take service from anyone, and suddenly she just left and reached the subtle regions. And Baba said, the march and the accounts are seen. Baba also sees the account. For Shankar Bai, it is said this child used to do the accounts in the yagya, but suddenly cleared the old account and became instrument for new service. And Baba said, in the world, children listen to the news of the world and they see it. But in front of Baba, especially Baba's children, Satyug's kingdom is visible, because the one who are going into the kingdom, the children will be ready. Then only Satyug, the new world, will come. So Baba emerged 3 souls. Baba said, each soul has their own part and plays it. Baba sees their account. But for Brahmin children, Baba is giving the signal that Brahmin children, their elevated thoughts, through their thoughts, words and actions, to do service, to use in a worthwhile way, whatever thought they have, it is time, and it is time to complete. And that time is coming close. And so Baba emerged special children, and they accepted the bhog. Gita Ben actually flew off, and she said, Amrit Vela, she was having difficulty, but she didn't have the feeling that she will go. But okay, in drama my part was this much that needs to be played. And then they accepted the bhog of Madhuban. And everybody's remembrance was taken to Gita Ben. And having taken the remembrance from everyone, I reached down here. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.